Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plan as we are doing another round of Hearthstone. And well, the season has just ended, so I thought, well, in memoriam of the ending of the season, I thought I would play with, well, what was be gifted to me at the end of the season, and that is, well, a little bit of dust, 10 dust, woohoo, the background of a card, yoo-hoo, and a Golden Temple Enforcer. 6 mana cost, 6/6, and a battle cry. I think that's a pretty decent card, and it fits quite well in my buff and puff deck. Yes, I know that's a very silly name, but you need to give some name to your deck just in order to make it feel yours and epic, and when I have you not, even if you lose, you can always say that your combos never went out. So what is this deck about? Well, this deck is about card draw and buffing my creatures up to, well, do a ton of damage. More or less, I'm just being a very basic priest. That's simply what it comes down to. What do I have? I have combos of Inner Fire combined with Divine Spirit, because, well, if you buff your creature double the health and then do Inner Fire, that's a lot of damage, which works on, for instance, very nice with a Gurabashi Berserker, as it already gains +3 attack whenever it gets hurt, and it has a lot of health, so one Divine Spirit and Inner Fire can make this a 14/14 plus with the Gurabashi's bonuses. Very nice. We have a Light Spawn whose attack equals its, well, health. Bumping that up is also very nice. Using that with a Temple Enforcer, that can be nice. Giving it a Divine Shield can be nice, which can also work very well off if we give a Divine Shield, for instance, to our Light Warden on a very low level card. And before you say, that's never gonna play, actually, that card has already gave me 2 wins. Just this card, giving it 1 Power Word Shield, giving it full health, and therefore not being insta-killed by many abilities. It became quite beefy very early on. Having some taunt in the beginning just to prevent my Northshire Clerk, my card draw card, and to prevent, the Voodoo Doctor, in order again to hit the Light Warden up, and possibly the Northshire Clerk to work with it. Also, therefore, 1 Dark Scale Healer, and well, that's all what it is. So mainly on win condition cards are the Light Spawn, if we can buff it up nicely, our Gurabashi Berserker, if we can buff it up, and otherwise we have, of course, Ragnaros, the Fire Lord still. Also in this deck is, of course, Emperor Forosan. Cards at cheaper cost? Yes, please. I still have that one in, but it's not like per se needed or anything. It doesn't complement many other cards. Then again, it doesn't really need to complement many other cards. But for instance, in my Warlock deck, I have a Summoning Portal, one of them. And then combining that with Emperor Forosan means that all your minions can, well, get after the turn that they're both thrown down, and I did that once. 3 less. That is quite significant less mana cost for creatures. Oh!
Light shall bring victory.
I go first. I am going to throw away 1 Goldshire Footman. Hopefully we get something. I kind of hope for a Northshire Clerk or a Light Warden or what have you not. I wasn't really sure if I needed both the taunts. That could have been a mistake. It also highly depends on what he has. And Inner Fire is not really what we want to begin with.
Greetings.
This is a good card, don't mind you, but it won't work until I have my Gurabashi Berserker, for instance, which is only in turn 5. So in the beginning, getting that, it's pointless. Oh, he begins with an axe. Alright, that is an interesting way to start. This is a little bit my higher taunt creature in order to, well, prevent my Northshire Clerk getting damage or whatever not. Ooh, that is an interesting one. Yeah, of course, and then with his free weapon he would insta-kill this taunt creature and keeping this alive. Question is, yeah, but we can't do nothing this round. Remove its buff, remove its ability. Make it a silence. I should still throw down the Fury. And the mind control, that comes way too early. But yeah, we're trying to prevent him from doing this. He still can do it, don't get me wrong. But now he has to choose at least one minion to go down, at least. As the board now lies, of course. Things change rather rapidly.
Or die! Or both.
Hard roll for him. Well, he has given me quite the target. Ooh, there's my Gudabashi Berserker. But I'm doing that, and then next turn I can also immediately inner fire it. Then it will be a 7/7 at least. I know that you rather want to wait for a Divine Spirit, but perhaps we could wait. It depends a little bit on what he throws on the board. I mean, this damage we can prevent, more or less. And that is one card roll. I've seen better use of that. There's a Northshire Cleric.
Is someone injured?
Are we going to throw down a Dark Skill Healer? It worked combo so well if this creature is hurt. But we need some board advantage, so I am going to throw that down. Waiting with the Gudabashi Berserker still. Because that is so good if we can get it with a Divine Spirit. And we had a 5 mana drop in this turn, so... Oh, hello! We know that card. We know that card. And that needs to be dealt with. Resurrect. Now? No, that doesn't help anything.
Where shall I strike?
There is what we want.
Right away.
This is unfortunate because he got an extra on the Emperor Forson, but if he doesn't take down the Gudabashi Berserker, we have a chance. That's annoying. Thank you. That he hits the face is exactly what I wanted. Alright. Emperor Forson or the Obsidian Destroyer, 7/7 or the card cost. I think the card cost is going to be annoying if it then happens a little more.
Is someone injured?
We'll throw down one Resurrect. Now that we have two of them.
Ready for action!
No! Alright, actually I should have realized that. I should have waited and hit that taunt card. Total misplay on my part. Go ahead in the comments. Total misplay. Execute, I hate that card. It is so ridiculously strong and good and I'm going to complain about it. No, it's really, really, really good. It just requires you to do so little for so much good things, but we still have the mind control on the board. So, I'm kind of interested in mind controlling this creature. But we have to wait a little bit. Really? That was your turn. You leave 6 mana untouched. That is odd to me, but... Now we could get our Gudabashi Berserker possibly back with this card. That would be really good.
Ready for action!
But first let's see which two cards we all produce by this. That is interesting. I don't want to damage this creature too much as I want to mind control it, so...
In the light's name.
And we're going to try and hopefully get our Gudabashi Berserker card back. No, that is unfortunate.
Right away. Right away.
Not quite what was planned.
Because the Gudabashi Berserker, we still have another Divine Spirit and it can pump itself slowly up, so I kind of had hoped for that. The question is now, what is he going to do? Because the fighter, of course, let's not forget, also has Brawl, for instance, for a card. He could remove the entire deck here that I have and then still muck about, if you will. He didn't really need that extra armor yet, because I could have done him damage considering he has 1 armor, but alright. Probably a play that I, well, didn't realize yet, something that he has going on. Please attack it, I don't mind. I'm planning on taking that over with a mind control. I'm still surprised he kept so much mana around. Alright,
Right away. Where shall I start? Right away. Face the light.
and thanks to him, we are going to get the taunt creatures back. Let's see what we can do, and we have 2 creatures we can heal up in order for the... Oh, there he goes with the execute minion. Well, at least it's one of his originally, but it's for him a lot cheaper. Uh-oh. That is a lot of stuff on the board there. But there is a Ragnaros. This is good for next turn. I think we're going to play a Ragnaros now.
Where shall I strike?
Hopefully Ragnaros targets her.
Light. Right away. Right away.
Did we attack with everybody?
That minion already
Yeah, we
attacked.
didn't we? Yeah, I attacked with...
That minion already
Yeah, because I got the comment that I don't always attack with each creature in my deck. Ay. And again, he is on 9 health. So let's see what we can do. Ragnaros, our second win card. And the light spawn hasn't arrived yet, so let's see. Alright, deal 1 damage. Ooh! Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouchie, ouch. Doesn't want a light spawn around. Alright.
1 shot.
1 kill. That is a very good call to get for him. And another dream card. We need to think carefully here. We could taunt and make sure that this doesn't strike, but I kind of need to remove some of his armor, because if Ragnaros targets the right thing, we could do well. And Emperor Forson is also in our hand. The fact of the matter is, can we hold out for 1 turn against this amount of damage if we have 1 taunt creature?
I must consider.
Is there anything that I miss here as an opportunity? It's unfortunate that Ragnaros didn't target her.
Right away.
We have the card advantage. Let's hope Ragnaros targets the right thing. One of the dragons. No, he does not. That's why I was considering also using all his smite. He doesn't target one of the dragons, but he is protected behind a taunt creature now. So the question is this good or not?
Put this apple on your head.
Uh-oh, no, I hate that card. Like, I seriously hate that card.
1 shot. 1.
Kill, and then an execute, I assume? No, wait a second, you already used 2 executes, if I believe correctly. There comes a buff, in order to kill Ragnaros. Yes. And then he saves his dream dragon. Excellent. Well played, absolutely.
Well played.
Alright.
Right away.
This is a long game, and that might just be really, really good. Alright, an Iron Beak Owl. We can definitely use that in a moment. Oh, yes, please. And there, thanks to an incredibly card draw, we now have 6-6 on the board, a 5-7, a 1-6 so that a Northshire Clerk isn't, well...
That minion already attacked.
It did already attack? Oh yeah, of course, we heard it to get rid of the board, my mistake. But thanks to this incredible card draw, our deck is a lot fuller. So now the question is, what is going to happen? I do not know. It's going to be interesting. He surrenders, and it's good because we would have silenced it. And well, he had no taunt creature, so we could have done it directly to the face. And I think we had enough damage on the board to have one direct damage to the face. So I think we have done very, very, very well. That was, well, my buff and puff deck. Playing a round of, well, you see how these cards work together, and this is a deck that you can actually get quite easily when you start with this game. It is, let's look at the deck for a second. I think, what is in this deck that you don't have at the beginning that you get? Oh, of course, there's Ragnaros. I have to admit that. There's Ragnaros. There's also the Temple Enforcer and the new Emperor Forson. But the rest is all pretty standard things that you can get. The Light Warden I did obtain luckily. What else is, well, gained through... Actually, if you play Emperor Forson, if you don't have that, then you also don't have the Resurrects, both because they both come out of Black Rock Mountain. But yeah, this is a deck that at least... Oh, sorry. At least begins to play with one another. Also, I have indeed 595 gold. I kind of want to use that to, well, open up the next solo adventure for you to play, Naxxramas. And I want to continue Naxxramas until the very end. And create a Death Rattle deck. Of course, that is going to be a lot of grinding, because you need 700 gold for each stage. And I was lucky enough to have, last week, at least one, quest that had 100 gold in it, but you know what? I think it's time for one more game. Hopefully this will be a short one, because this was quite a long one. But one more game, hopefully a little bit of a shorter one, and if not, well then it's a long episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please, once again, write in the comments what I do wrong. I really would like to know.
Jaina.
Alright.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
I gain an extra card, and although we have one of our win cards, this is way too early. Also, we don't have a mean to resurrect yet. I am going to remove all these 3 cards. And we get a Northshire Clerk. Paired with a Voodoo Doctor, that can work. At least from the very get-go already, we can heal it up for lower mana cost, which is pretty good. Also, there is something I also like to see. And so much that I'm already going to use it. 1-5, it will become much more difficult to kill her, and thus my card draw is more secure. And that is what I like about it. I've done this before and it did work. I do understand, of course, that with a light spawn it works better and what have you not, don't get me wrong. Alright, damage to my face. I guess I'm okay with that.
Right away.
I am not keen on using that, however, again. Because, let's face it, it does work better with other buff cards, but perhaps I'm being dumb there. For lack of any other word. Let me know in the comments, should I have used that card immediately? Ooh. RNG, be with me! Oh no, that was too much.
Oh.
But he used a lot to get that Northshire Clerk away, and...
Is someone injured?
cancelled out the entire turn. That must be annoying. Because that was overkill on the...
Hurry up.
Oh, you are done. I really dislike that. Absolutely. This is a mech deck I'm facing. Something I was also considering building. Because after all, a mech deck is awesome.
Someone call for the doctor.
There we go. And let's keep it at this. Let's not play our other one in order to heal ourselves. It's only one death. It's not going to hurt ourselves very much. And whatever it targets... Oh. Thank you, RNG, for going to my face. Seriously. That was only all the better. That this is, however, a 5 minion is not something I enjoy. So I'm going to say... Get going.
Right away.
I am doing this on purpose. Do I really want to...
Ready for action! Someone call for the doctor.
No, I am going to heal her up. I do want the carddraw. I prefer the carddraw over healing myself. We will have to see here. Of course, there's playing a mage, so there are enough spells for board clear. Oh, no, that was unfortunate. 2 of those in his hand. Yowza. But it was important enough, apparently, to get rid of. Alright. Dark skill healer, or... I don't think that's good enough. I guess we're going to go for Emperor Forosong. I know it's going to be killed, but... the dark skill healer... yeah, perhaps I should have used the Enforcer, I don't know. Perhaps that was a misplay. Oh! Alright. I need to get rid of this, but I just barely don't have the damage.
I wonder.
Yes, indeed, I wonder too. You know what?
For not a time.
No, I'm waiting with that card. I might just throw it actually on the Temple Enforcer. Or I might combo it with her and then hope for the Inner Spirit, because that is more or less what I'm hoping for. Inner Fire, Inner Spirit. It's Divine Spirit and Inner Fire I now want to combo. Ooh! We need to kill that. And we can kill that pretty easily. But probably he's going to work on that. Alright, that is kind of interesting because he just cleared the board. Yeah, it's unfortunately, this does not aid if you don't have another minion on the board. I think. Give a friendly minion +3 health. And I do want to keep my silence, but I still think I'm going to throw it down. That's very unfortunate. But I need something on the board there, otherwise the board advantage is too big. So I have to throw something down. Oh no, is that a polymorph? Yes it is. Oh well. But same problem for her. And I now have a 10-10. Buff. And hopefully in a moment, puff. And this is a battle cry, right? Yes, so that won't be a problem. And also, funny enough, we now have a golden sheep. If you want the golden fleece, here it is. I don't think we need that. We also don't need that right now. I'm just... And we don't need... We have 2 silences, so let's keep it like this. Alright, I have become 8-8. What? At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. How did you play a Warlock only card? What?
I must consider.
Call me impressed. I don't know how you did that. I must have missed something. Good Obashi Berserker. This is a... What? Oh, of course, probably via the unstable portal. And he is extremely lucky that that also was a mech. The entity stir destroy this minion if it's your only one. I really should not silence that. This doesn't matter to be silenced. Holy Nova doesn't do anything right now. I am going to play it like this. Light Spawn is backly on active. It's a 10-10. And we have a 9-9 versus us. That's a Death Rattle, alright. Yeah, this is a heavy mech deck. Yes, well played indeed. That was expected. Need to think here. We have Holy Nova. I could silence this first. That's what I want to do.
I must consider.
Am I going to do that via him? And let's look at the mana cost. We have more than enough mana, so silence that. Attack this first. Now it's healed up. Play this. Throw the Holy Nova down. It is nothing summoned. This creature will die.
Well played.
Thank you.
Heal this up. Do that. Does the 2 damage matter? Is it my turn at each... No, each turn. So... I think it's dead. Kablooey! Alrighty then. That was a little bit of a turn. Oh, 1 damage to all creatures. There goes one of them, but she pumps mine up. Give each player a spare part. That shouldn't be problematic. Alright. 4-5. Destroy me a free attack less. Yeah, that's really annoying. Awesome. Destroy this.
Ready for action.
That is awesome also that that's a health bonus for me. And put on the taunt creatures.
Right away.
Alright then, let's see. 2 cards with 1 spare being a spare part, we know that. Oh, the luck of the draw there for her. That is majorly annoying, but we do have Ragnaros. Alright, Ragnaros, do your deal. 8 damage to the face. Let's hope she draws something low level and then we can either kill her or what have you not. Oh. Freeze me. Alright. I don't know what to use that as. Actually, there comes something interesting as well. Taunt! That should take care of the fact that should she want to target it with a creature that Ragnaros is protected and Ragnaros fires up. And something apparently that you did not know is that you can still use your hero power despite the fact that you are frozen. I kind of am surprised by that as well, but it is. Oh heck, there comes Dr. Boom. Mind control? Not a mind control. I think if destroyed, that might not go off. I don't know. I'm going to try it. No, it goes off. But that was to my face, so that's lucky. And that I wish I had... Oh, actually, can this be done? Yes, it can be done. It's over! And I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril means great beauty.